Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 144. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another busy edition of the show. So busy that a direct is coming out tomorrow. I'm so upset we won't be able to talk about this. Do you work the
next
rest of the
week,
week,
yeah.
Alex?
I do work the rest of the week.
Damn it. Oh well.
What, we just do an emergency podcast since
No,
it's
no,
a 40-minute direct?
Wait, what? What was the question?
Whoa, that was a long.
I did get the day moved.
No,
I
I
am
was.
available next week.
Yeah, I know that, but what I'm saying is
No, but like for this week, for an emergency
this is gonna
direct.
this is a 40-minute episode, and it's the June one. So if it's like super crazy, we'll just have to wait. Anyway,
We'll be the last one, but we'll be the most hyped one, guys.
yeah.
If it's good.
That is
If it's
actually very
bad,
true.
we'll also be pretty honest that we
how
thought
can-
it sucked.
How can it be bad when it has Pikmin in it?
Because that could be the only good thing.
It could be Hey Pikmin 2.
Gross. So yeah, we had a
No,
rumor come
That's
true.
not a part of the dark age of Nintendo.
Maybe it's once every 10 years, so we're a couple years away. So yeah, we had a rumor come true over the weekend. We've been talking about it for a couple weeks now that we were expecting one sometime relatively soon, and here we are. Got a
Because of
Nintendo Direct.
E3.
Yeah, it is tomorrow, June 21st, 9 a.m. Central. So unless you're listening to this the moment this episode comes out, it's too late. But hey, you can keep listening and see if we are gonna get anything right or not. We've got a lot of rumors to go over with that, and we'll get there in due time.
True.
But yeah, exciting. Nintendo also announced a Summer of Play tour where they're going to a bunch of cities across the country. At least Cameron's going to be able to go. Maybe Alex and them both. I definitely can't. The closest one is 3 hours away. I don't have that kind of time.
Very sad, very sad.
Especially for something like this. But they'll get to go, so we'll get some insider looks into what they got going
It's
on.
also already happened, and I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen anything about it. Because the first one was last weekend.
Yeah, you're right. Take pictures around the campfire with Isabelle and Tom Nook from Animal Crossing. Take a snapshot with Pikachu and other Pokemon featured in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Plus, you can play Nintendo Switch games at the event, including the new Legend of Zelda. So definitely
Maybe
not all too crazy. Take pictures, win
No.
prizes, and immerse yourself in the sights and sounds of Nintendo.
I like prizes. I do like prizes.
You guys should be proud of me. I used my Smash Brothers koozie last weekend.
Yeah, I saw your Snapchat of that. Yeah, finally got to use it after 8.5 years.
yeah. But yeah, so that'll be cool. You should check out Nintendo's website and see if you're close to one, and maybe check it out. The Spider-Man 2 Collector's Edition is digital. Our favorite topic to discuss.
Well, no, it has a Oh wait, sorry, the collector's edition. Never mind. Yes, the one with the cool statue, like how the first game got a cool statue, is digital.
Yeah.
I thought we
Because
were
of course
talking
it
about
is.
the deluxe edition, and my mind was gonna go to, yeah, there's a digital deluxe, but there's the collector's edition. But never mind. Yes, Sony's obsessed with releasing digital collector's editions, and it's like, why? If I'm paying $300, you could at least give me a physical copy of the game.
Yeah, and if it's already just going to be exclusive to the Sony store, then what's it matter if it's physical or not? Like, you're not giving another company money.
I mean, it matters to me. I want a physical copy if I'm going to spend $300 on the collector's edition.
Oh, I know, but like,
or back to what we said the last time this discussion came up, choice?
Yeah. Seriously. It's not that like I don't want to exclude the two people that aren't willing to shell out the $100 extra it takes to play the disc or to get the disc version of the console, but is simultaneously willing to shell out $300 for a single game collector's edition. Like, I don't want to cut them out,
Make up your
but bro,
minds.
if you're willing to spend that much money on a collector's edition, then
Then you
Why are
probably
you
have a
not getting
physical
it?
version of the console.
yeah,
Yeah. Why would you not have a version of the system that actually
these concepts
works?
just don't sync up. It's $300, and I know damn well that stuff in there did not cost you anywhere near that much money to produce. It's not like you're trying to recoup anything. It's all cheap, shitty plastic made in China, bro. I know what you're doing. It's always like that. And like, even if it's high quality, it's $300. That's way too much money, bro. That's a Nintendo Switch,
True.
and Nintendo makes money on that. So like,
So I
I
did want to make
know.
sure we're close enough. It is $229 before tax and shipping, which would put it basically at 300. So we're good.
At least 250.
Yeah.
That's the Switch Lite.
Yeah. It doesn't make a difference. Like $250 compared to
Versus 300.
$300 for a collector's edition is just as outrageous. Like, yeah, so that sucks.
Like the statue's really cool, and I love statues of collector's editions, but the price it cost, I'm like, no.
Why are you giving me the steelbook?
Also, yeah.
This just
Yeah,
like
what
like if you're making the steelbook, make the disc, dude. It's a disc.
no, but they want you to buy the disc version and the collector's edition.
Yeah, is that just? I guess that's just why it's like that. So they'll make you double dip.
Guys, if you're gonna buy this,
That's sleazy.
please wait like a year.
I mean,
It will be on sale, like the physical version, not the collector's edition,
Oh
obviously.
yeah,
but
there's no
like,
reason to get it at launch. The standard edition anyway.
yeah, if you're gonna get the collectors, there's no reason to go ahead and buy both. But you know, people are gonna do that. They're gonna be like, I wanted a physical copy. You bought the collector's
yeah.
edition. You get a digital with.
And like, I can't hate too much because I did buy the digital version of Metroid Prime Remastered like a week before
And
the
then the
physical one came out, and I got that one anyway. But I do want to hate a little bit because that was $80 versus what would definitely be over $300 if you bought the game physically and the collector's edition.
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah, that is
I
nuts.
I don't want to.
Oh, it is not sold out, but it's probably because
It's
you know
$300 and it's digital.
it's $300 and it's digital. Because anybody who would pay the amount that it costs would obviously prefer a physical game. Why did Task Manager open?
I don't know. You tell me. Are you slamming your
Oh.
keyboard?
No, I haven't. No, it just randomly opened. But yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Come on, Sony.
Please.
Or let's go back to, hey, charge the same price, but give me both. You could give me a physical and digital copy of the game.
No. Like, do you remember when the Master Sword edition, and the and the
just the
the
collector's
just
edition.
collector's edition
Yeah.
of Breath of the Wild came out, and then right before launch they announced the Champions Ballad, and people were absolutely pissed that the Master Sword edition didn't come with the DLC because of how much
Yeah.
you were spending. I was not as much. I would have liked it, but I wasn't. It had already been announced. I wasn't expecting it. But I know I definitely saw people that were like, yeah, why am I not getting it? Right? Like there were a lot of people. Um, but like, where is that same outrage for all these digital only collector's editions?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's showing by the fact that it hasn't sold out yet.
True.
It's been available for how long?
At
You
least a
shared
Few
week.
weeks.
at least a
I
week.
think a
You
week or
posted
two.
this. Cameron posted the image of it on the 15th, so 5 days ago. Yeah, so that's including a weekend,
And
and it hasn't
Nintendo's is
sold
already
out yet.
sold out by now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Between it's kind of past the point there. Like, there's a sweet spot for collector's editions, and I think this one has gone past that price point.
Yeah.
And it's kind of because of the fact that it doesn't have a physical copy that I think the people who
Yeah,
buy
like
collector's are
$230 is
really
steep as it is, but without the disc, man, no.
yeah.
That's like literally half. That's like it's 60 to 70% of what I'm wanting is the disc and the cool steelbook. Why do I just want the steelbook? This is goofy. This is stupid. I hate this.
We had that complaint
I
before as
always
well.
I always
Collector's
think about
edition
the
should come with, if you're gonna make a steel book, it should still come with the original art as well.
yeah, but like
That's
start
and
with
I mean that
giving me
goes
the
for
goddamn
Nintendo.
disc, and then we'll
Yeah.
talk about the art. I always think of that clip from Scott the Woz where he was bitching about collector's editions, and he was talking about Sonic Mania, and he like listed off the entire list of everything that came in that collector's edition, and he goes at the end, and a download code, and it cuts to him looking at the box like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Every time I see one of
That's
these,
it.
that just plays in my head.
No, that's a great video. Digital only, physical editions. This is what anybody who wants a digital copy want it on their shelf, and anybody who wants a physical copy wants the game in the box.
Ugh. Oh, well, moving on. EA Sports got hit with a lawsuit over the new college football video game they're working on. We talked about this a little before the show. It's basically because the players union or whoever, somebody representing a lot of football players, is like, this isn't enough money. Is that correct?
It's
Yes.
something like that. It's like something like EA's offering every player who signs up with them their likeness and name and stuff $500.
The Brander Group, which has agreements to facilitate group licensing deals for 54 Division One schools and their athletes, is involved in the EA Sports college football game. Oh, and their athletes that are involved in the game is suing EA. The company alleges that EA is trying to go around it to offer deals to athletes to participate in the game. Oh, so they're claiming that EA is trying to bypass this group and deal with players directly. Um, and that makes sense because I'm pretty sure EA is like, well, if we just go around these guys, then we won't have to pay them so much money.
That's true. That's very true. They would not have to by technicality.
EA said via email that deals for athletes at the Branders Group schools would be done through the Brander Group, but in May 2023, EA chose to work with a different company called One Team Partners to help facilitate the group licensing deals with athletes. Now EA is offering deals with the help of One Team Partners that athletes can, quote, opt into directly without any involvement from the Brander Group. The current deal being offered is reportedly $500 per athlete and no royalties. A deal that Brander Group and another advocate group called the College Football Players Association have both said is below fair market value, which duh.
Five
Meanwhile,
hundred dollars.
schools might receive revenues amounting to 10% of what the entire game brings in.
Which schools, bro? Like
I
total,
all the
all of them?
I think the school like the total money sent to all of the schools would be up to 10% of what the game brings in.
That's got
But
to be
the
what it is.
but the deal, no, the deal what stands out to me is no royalties. They just get $500 and no
That's
royalties.
very
But
painful.
that's the whole point of this whole NIL thing is royalties, right? That's the whole thing. Not, I mean, like obviously it's the money in general, but a lot of it is the royalties, the continued money, not just a flat rate. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what the issue is.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, if you're gonna give royalties, or if you're not gonna give royalties, you got to give more than $500.
Yeah. Um.
Anyways, but yeah, character likeness or player likenesses though is what killed the franchise the first time. So we'll see if it actually exists.
It's gonna be very interesting to keep an eye on.
Hmm. Yeah. We'll see how that goes. Um. Also, last bit of opening news: Embracer Group is doing a large-scale restructuring program. They're closing a bunch of studios, they're canceling games, they're increasing layoffs. And those who aren't familiar, they own both Tomb Raider and Lord of the Rings. So, yeah, they're having a good time over there.
Sounds like it.
Okay, Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we go around and talk about what games you've been playing and all that good stuff. Alex, let's start with you.
Okay, I've played. What was that game? Um, Hold on. So I played a bit of the Miles Edgeworth game, but that's not really what I've been playing. I tried out a bunch of demos. Like I tried out the Ghost Trick demo, the Final Fantasy demo, Process of Eliminations. I tried City Skylines, but I don't get how people play it on console. That was atrocious.
Hmm.
Uh, there were a few more. Hold on. I was just trying out different things on PlayStation Plus. Some of them were dumb. Bus Simulator is very dumb. I couldn't even find a bus to drive around. They're like, go buy one. I don't want to buy it. I want to just drive the bus.
it's not it's not Bus Simulator, it's Bus Business Simulator.
Yes, that's what it is. It's not like Truck Simulator where it's like
Well, Truck
you start.
Simulator is Truck Business Simulator.
Okay. Most of what I've seen from those that is just people driving the truck. So I was like, I'd drive a bus.
Yeah,
I
well,
couldn't
Truck
find a
Simulator
bus.
works by like it was super stupid to set up. Well, like at first you can use a truck given to you by a company when you take a job, which is streamlined. But once you make some money, you can literally get a fucking bank loan and buy your own truck and set up a loan payment in the game. And that way you can just have
Uh,
your own like you can buy a bigger truck and like customize it and stuff. And then
Got it.
you
Yeah.
just go from
Bus
job to job in your own truck.
Bus Simulator had something similar, but it had like a whole world where I was running around as the character and I couldn't find a bus. Like the map was not helpful. I don't know.
real life map
I
would
was
not be
trying out
helpful to find a bus either. So I guess
I was trying
that's
out
the
stupid
realism for
games,
you.
let's be honest. I tried Escapist 2, which I don't know. It might be it was like join friends online and I'm like, what? I never actually I don't want to. I didn't think Escapist was an online game, but it kept being like, join these lobbies. But the one I played most was Lost Words Beyond the Page, which is just like, I don't know. It was like a simple platformer. It's not very long. I haven't beaten it yet, but I can't. It cannot be a long game, like based on the premise of it.
Hmm.
Um, that might be it. Besides it being just an exhausted week at work.
I feel that this week is shaping up to be like that for me, for sure.
Oh, I saw Flash yesterday with my roommate.
How was it?
It was good. Like the CGI's bad. Like if
Ba-
you've heard anybody complaining, they're right. It's not good.
Basically, if there's good CGI, it's in the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. Like all the best character, the best things in the movie are the Batman. Michael
That's
Keaton is the best part of that movie.
that's pretty bad considering the movie is The Flash.
Like a C.
Honestly,
Um and then we got drinks, but I hadn't eaten all day. That was fun. Karen saw me because I called him to come get me.
Hmm.
it's true. I did have to do that last night. It made for
Incredible.
a very fun drive to the office because I we also stayed at Disney Springs for significantly longer, and I didn't get back till 11:20, and then I was angry because I couldn't find a parking spot.
I'm
So
very scared to move in with you if you can't find parking at that hour.
it's because everyone works 9 to 5s, but somebody had taken my parking spot with like a trailer full of like tree limb trimmings.
Us,
So it's like,
the big
yeah,
one. I think my sign book for my coworkers got stolen.
What is a sign book?
So like,
think like a
I
yearbook,
think
but like
exactly like a yearbook.
exclusively for signatures.
Oh, you mean like the thing that you get the mascots to sign?
Sort of, yeah.
But I mean, I assume it's
Yeah,
like
like
specialized for employees.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
You
mine
you
got
buy your
taken.
own, but yeah,
that sucks.
especially considering like what are they gonna do? Tear out his name? It's on the front and back cover, right, Alex?
Yeah,
So like,
and Sharpie.
Yeah, I don't know why someone would take that. That's kind of weird.
I'm hoping like I'm wrong and just someone took it home to sign, but I don't have that much faith in people.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So I guess I'll see if it's back tomorrow when I go in, but no faith.
valid, honestly.
All right. And that's it for my very, very long week.
All right, Cameron.
So I have been playing Zelda and I have been playing Splatoon 3. Um, I had to fix Chelsea's rear view mirror this weekend, so that was fun.
Awesome.
Um, it was only painful because I had to wait for the part, and I am a not patient person. AutoZone was like, "Yeah, we'll have it in by 5 today or 5:30, but make sure you call just in case." So I called them at 5:30. They're like, "Oh, it might arrive tomorrow by 5:30." I'm
Might.
like, because they're like, "We only do one shipment a day." I'm like, "Then why did you tell me today?" So that was fun. I had to drive Chelsea both days because you know it's Orlando. Only the truly psychotic drive around with no mirrors on the passenger side. So drove her to work. Saw a pretty bad wreck right near Magic Kingdom cast parking. That was fun. Um,
Incredible.
I finally actually finished a second dungeon after how many hours do I have in this? I have over 60 hours and I've only completed 2 dungeons.
Damn.
I am also not currently actively doing the dungeons because I'm doing a side quest.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like you've been doing a lot of not dungeon stuff. So,
Yeah, very very true.
all right. Well, let's
Yeah.
see.
Otherwise, well, did I join? I went to Magic Kingdom on Friday. That was busy. We rode Pooh Bear, and that was it
So
because
thrilling.
they, um, you know. Oh, I asked about Chelsea New Magic Band.
Nice. Um. Okay. For me, let's see. So, Tears of the Kingdom wise, I've beat all 4 dungeons now.
I'm
Goron
so far
one
behind you.
is Goron one is by far my favorite.
Mm.
Not the power that you get, but the dungeon itself, definitely my favorite.
Um. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, have you seen what happens if you wear the amiibo mask from the champions while you have them out?
I've definitely done that. I haven't noticed anything. Does something happen?
Yeah, hold on. Where's Divine Buddha? Stop moving. You're gonna be able to see that.
Oh, do they
But if
also
you,
have the mask on?
yeah,
That's cool.
that's cool.
A little thing.
Should have put that in a video before you
I
said
had to
it.
get all 4 first.
You better hurry up.
Nobody watches the show that's gonna be able to show that.
Nobody watches anyway.
I mean, no. Nobody watches the show that's going to like show that because they don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, hello, froggy thingy.
Um. So yeah, definitely enjoyed that. But actually, I've taken a break this week from Tears of the Kingdom. I'm so zelded out because I'm definitely over 60 hours. I'm probably close to 70. Um.
You were at 60 last
Yeah.
week or so.
So I'm probably still not that far off over 60. I'm not sure where. I haven't checked. But I did get Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm in chapter 5 right now. Uh it's awesome. Makes playing Resident Evil 4 way easier. Not a pain in the ass.
Ah, modernization.
Yeah, actually modern features. It's been nice. So I've been playing that obsessively for the past couple days. The most attention my PS5 has seen in quite some time. Um, so that's been good. I haven't really done all that much this past week. It's just been work and catching up on chores and doing a whole lot of nothing because I had vacation um, the weekend before last. I've got to get serious about. I got to buy a hotel for the race I'm going to in a couple weeks. That'll be super fun. But yeah, no, really just been. It was Breath of the Wild for like 2 or 3 days, and the rest of the week's just been Resident Evil 4. Um,
Excellent, excellent. Love that. Is it's gonna be Breath of the Wild and Resident Evil for a hot minute for you, isn't it?
probably yeah.
I need to
Game.
go back to Resident Evil.
How far did you play?
I
How far did you play it?
And 4?
Yeah,
Um Ashley and I got into the castle.
Into the castle.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
I just got to Ashley. That's where chapter 5 is, I
Yeah.
think. So, okay.
So I'm not much further than you, but I am further.
Okay.
Need to get back to Kingdom Hearts since I started that with Chelsea.
Yeah, I just kind of hit like
Problem is her
I kind of hit
schedule.
a month of playing nothing but Zelda, and I was like, I
Weird.
need a break. This is a
I've
lot of
hit
I
Zelda.
like 3 weeks of not really playing anything.
Ew.
Yeah, I hate
very
it.
gross, very gross.
It's just because of the hours I've been working have been super ridiculous recently.
Yeah, it makes you
Yeah,
not want to play.
Like,
understandable.
Oh, I forgot.
what
I
do I
am
want
a
to do? I want to
Stanley
sleep.
person now. I
Oh,
got
Stanley?
that's sick.
yeah. Do you know the Stanley Cup thing? No, not the hockey thing.
I was gonna say the hockey
Not the
thing.
Stanley
I
Cup,
was
Stanley
gonna.
Cup, but the Stanley Cup. The cup that is branded as Stanley.
What in the world am I looking at?
It's just a gigantic thermos. Essentially, they've become. You know how you remember Hydro Flasks?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that.
this is the new one of these. Instead of a water bottle, it's like a thermos with a thing as you can sip it, or you got a straw that's built in. I would never buy one of these for myself, uh,
But if
but
you get one from work,
I got one for free from work. So now I love it because it's 40 ounces. I'm like a like 2 clicks away from just carrying around a jug, like a gallon jug of water around. This thing is gigantic. I'm not sure how to make it. Like this is my, you know how big my head is. Look at this thing. It's huge.
Grant be like college guy. Look, like
college
half the
guy.
guys in my college classes would have those just like a gallon of water jug with them, and they would drink it during the class.
Yeah, it's like some athlete kind of thing. I
Yeah.
but this has been it. I can drain my water pitcher in 2 fills of this cup. Uh, so it's been super nice. I really enjoy it. The built-in straw is cool. It's nice. Been living that 40-ounce life. It's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, it's cool. Um, anyway, Fast Fay.
So there's Tempest Trials going on, and
Halloween, not Halloween.
June.
Shit.
Granted, that's what I said to Disney a couple weeks ago when they did their halfway to Halloween. So
Huh.
Look, I'm tired. It's been a long 2 weeks. Summer. It's beach time. Something swimsuit.
Shamir and Thunderbrain Catherine have
They did their summer
a
banner.
duo. Yeah, they have a duo um, that kind of hints at like a lesbian ending for them. Um, Based on like their level 40 dialogue is what I saw. So that's interesting. Um, uh, Shez got uh, Shez got one, and two other characters that I couldn't be bothered to memorize got some. So yeah,
All right. On to the tidbits. McDonald's made a Game Boy ROM for Grimace's birthday.
Yeah, it's Grimace's birthday. You can get some sort of meal. Comes with a pink,
yeah,
purple.
that it's purple, and I did not like it.
It's Grim. I hate Grimace's birthday. This is an infuriating ad campaign. It's not Grimace's birthday. Grimace isn't real. Stop. Stop this.
Stop, get some help.
Stop drinking the purple shake. You're drinking Grimace.
Yeah, it was not good, by the way.
I saw
It's
a tweet of Grimace taking a selfie that was like, "It's my birthday. Hit me up. You can text me." And they put one of those numbers, and it's one of those automated texting things. And someone replied to it and was like, "I texted and Grimace sent me this," and they just cut out a out of like purple fabric. Like I texted when he sent me this. That's probably the best thing I've seen out of the Grimace birthday thing. Uh, so yeah, if you want to go play the ad campaign on a Game Boy, you can. Atlas apparently removed the no streaming clause from Persona 5 Royale. I typed PS5 instead of P5R. I'm very dyslexic. Or stupid.
Wait, did we not? Was,
That was this
it
week.
was it was throwing me off so much that we're
Yeah,
over
I
a
mean,
week. I know you checked. I was just like, the number of things that were announced is insane.
agreed. Everybody 1-2 Switch finally got a trailer. Did you watch the trailer?
I watched the trailer.
Is cursed.
So they
Do
got.
I need to watch it for the cringe flavor? Like, is that
Yes,
okay?
Yeah,
actually,
you
yes.
would like it
Actually,
for the
yes.
cringe.
Um, so they got 16 content creators. To I assume most of them probably live in Tokyo. But they got 16 content creators, had them come to some location in Tokyo. And the 16 of them got to play the game a month ago, because of course they can say they haven't whenever. Especially with the rumors that the game actually did not
I
focus
love that this is in
very
a
well.
hotel. You can tell that this trailer is literally in a fucking hotel room.
Right?
Also
Who
feels
are these
weird.
content creators?
No idea.
Nobody I know. Like, I'm a little surprised that Gerard's not there because Nintendo works with him a lot.
Yeah, but he said he was not there. He specifically
Oh no,
said I
someone
was
was
not
like, "Look,
invited to
he's right
this.
there," and he's like, "That's not me."
This is just 1-2 Switch again.
Yes, but you can
Yeah.
play with up to 100 people.
This is 1-2 Switch again. I don't care. This is just again.
Yeah, I'm like, it'll. So you know how when it was initially announced, I was like, "There's two options. It's either going to be one of the rare Switch games, or it's going to go to Five Below." It's going to Five Below.
And then it will be one of the rare Switch games. You're acting like this is a choice. It's gonna be both.
Yeah,
Like
but I can
we
pick it up at.
sing.
This
I can
is
pick.
so stupid. Why does he have a horse thing on? Why does he have a horse hat
No
on?
idea.
Why is there a horse? Nintendo, answer
I-
me. Answer my
Cameron,
calls.
I thought-
Return my calls. Why? Why is this in a hotel ballroom?
Yeah, no
Who
idea.
are these people?
Absolutely no idea.
So Cameron, you're not gonna buy it to record now.
I don't know. I currently have it pre-ordered. I also need to see if Cooper still wants it. Because definitely
This is wow.
something. It is certainly something.
This is trash. This is trash. This is like actually trash.
Yeah.
But
It's just-
would it be fun to play drunk?
No, because you have
I
to be
mean, yeah,
physically active.
probably, but you know what else is fun drunk? Everything.
Everything.
Literally. Everything is drunk.
It-
Everything is drunk. Everything's fun
It's
drunk.
it's the basic logic, right? If it has to be done or like if it's fun with a group, but not, otherwise it's the group making it fun. If you have to be drunk for it to be fun, it's probably not fun.
Like, it's fun in the same way that playing the same games without the smartphone involved would be fun. Like musical chairs or keep the beat or jump rope. They're fun in the same amount, which is little today, but fun. Heavy quotations on that. So like being drunk makes it more fun, but that's less because the activity gets more fun. It's more because you get to laugh at your friends fall over when trying to jump rope 50 times or piss somebody off and make them rage quit or I just that's this is trash.
There's a reason they're trying to just shadow drop it.
Yeah. They're it's funny how they're putting it out
Yeah.
like they don't want us to see, like they're pissing on the carpet.
They're like, actually, do we want this associated with our brand?
Yeah, well,
I like, is there a third party we could pass this off to? No?
Don't make the game. Don't do it. Why is it getting a physical release?
Why is it getting a digital release? Why is it releasing?
Why is it releasing?
There must be like
It's one to
some
switch
higher
again.
up at Nintendo who really was like big on this idea. Everybody
He's the
else
only
knows
one.
it sucks, but they're high enough to be like, no, physical release.
Okay.
You're fired. Like,
Okay, so
what? Do we do it because he's too high up, and then when it bombs, then he gets fired? Then can we fire him? Because you need to be fired. Who is it? Who did it? Answer my calls.
Miyamoto.
no,
I
he's
hope
too busy
not.
with Pikmin right now.
Miyamoto's too busy making a movie.
Grim Pikmin
Like,
and
Oh. All right. Well, moving on from that atrocity, new atrocity. A Korean rating board leaked Lego 2K Goal, which is a Lego soccer game. But given the fact that it says Lego 2K in the name, I'm gonna automatically assume that it's gonna be just as trash as Lego 2K Drive.
and it will just
So I don't
this is
care.
upsetting.
It's gonna be ruined by microtransactions the same exact way Lego 2K Drive was. I'm already certain of it. I'll do
Right,
a
like
7-leg parlay on that right now.
Lego did a game when we were kids. That was
Lego
a soccer
Racers
game.
and Lego Soccer.
No, and it was good, but like this won't be that.
Yeah, because it says 2K in the name. That's how you know. If it says 2K in the name, don't do that. Don't buy it.
Don't buy it. Don't do that. Bet.
New Pikmin 4 images are posted from Japan showing a green Ochchi and an inside of the house. What?
What?
The little space dog for
Oh,
multiplayer.
okay.
Oh.
He's gonna you're gonna be able to both have them in like the competitive mode.
What are we doing in the house? What does the house have to do with anything? Is that just part of the environment?
So yeah, in the background shots of like some of the trailers, there's a big house, and now there's confirmation, and I'm sure we'll see this tomorrow too, that you get to be inside of said house. So
What if
Mhm.
Pikmin 4 is not at the direct?
They literally
already
say it
said
in
it
the
would be.
tweet, dude. If they didn't, that would be the hugest fucking prank. Get pranked. You just
Good
got
prank.
punked.
Hey, you know how we said Pikmin 4 was gonna be here? What
Well,
if
we got this
we
call from a
didn't?
couple of guys that were like, "Look, we got this dude in our podcast, and we can't have Pikmin 4 on this live stream tomorrow. It's all for a joke. Just like wait
It'll
like a
piss 'em
week,
off."
like save it for like a week, and then show it."
You can release it on Thursday. Just
yeah, yeah.
You,
We just need it
just
for the
like you don't
lulz.
understand how much he will be pissed off about this. It'll be funny.
uh, okay, let's see. Amogus is doing a crossover with Pusheen, so cool. Also, it's Amogus's 5th birthday. You can get a little
Oh, that
free
makes me
thing.
feel old.
Uh, you get a free limited time balloon hat drop.
I
Thanks
think
for
that's right on.
everything. We were just 3 friends hoping people would eventually find this game and enjoy it. Thank you for changing our lives and each other's lives.
They were gonna make Among Us 2, and the first one took off so crazily. They were like, you know what? No.
That's just, yeah, work with what we got.
Which,
Work with our terrible code base.
yeah, that's basically why they said they were gonna make a second one.
Is this Among Us
Is
or the
bec-
military industrial complex? Hey.
Hey, oof.
Um, so yeah, Amogus is Amogusing. The boss of the Illumination company, the animator, comments that he doesn't know where the Zelda movie rumor came from.
Smart man doesn't want it to be canceled.
Yeah, he's like, man, I don't know. That's crazy. Y'all coming up with some crazy stuff. I'm gonna remember that. We're gonna remember that. We don't forget here.
He's
What was
like,
his name?
shut up.
Yvette Yez. I don't know. YVES. How do you spell it? Is that Yez? Yvez?
No
Probably
idea.
is.
Yes.
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 Um,
Where are your substitute teachers who can't pronounce your names?
Aaron.
Yves?
No, because that one actually happened. Well, Aaron? No, it's hey Ron.
Yeah, like, oh, this must be a typo. Uh, Alex? Could you
Dude,
imagine?
actually though,
G
yes.
Rant? Oh my god. I don't even know what I'd do.
Alex did happen in math class I had. I was
Alex.
like, yeah.
It's like you've never seen this name ever.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this geometry or geometry? Ah, history class, where I will learn about Genghis Khan, the Mongolian emperor. Ugh.
Your
Uh,
teacher has left work sheets for you to do that she's out. Yeah, after hearing how you pronounced all these names, it's probably for the best.
yeah. God forbid you try to teach something. Um, Halloween Horror Nights is doing a little crossover with The Last of Us
Yeah.
during
What is
select nights.
Halloween Horror Nights? What?
Halloween Horror Nights is Universal's uh, Halloween event. It runs in September and it runs in October. Friday, I think it's open more than Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but those are the most popular because it's weekend, right? But they run it at Universal Studios, and they have houses set up for different shows. Sometimes
And
I
one
think
will be
last
Last of Us.
yeah,
Gotcha.
one will be Last of Us. I know there's a list that's not relevant to the show, so I didn't post it. Last of Us is a game that's relevant to the show.
They'll base it off the show version, though.
They most definitely will, but well, maybe because they did hype it up as the Naughty Dogs thing. So maybe we can look out and it'll uh somewhat be game related more so than we would think,
Yeah.
but probably not. It's all like jump scares and such anyways, so I don't do it. I could, because you get if you pay for the expensive one, the expensive annual pass for them, you get a free night or two for Horror Nights.
Interesting.
I will not, because I don't do horror.
Coward.
Coward.
Correct. I will do video game horror, and that is as close as I'll get.
You won't even do those though.
I've done some.
All right, Grant. I'm gonna
Go
set up
play
the Rose
Resident. Yeah. I was gonna say go play.
DLC.
Go play House of Benebuito and Resident Evil 8 and come back to me.
The Dollhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll set up the DLC and get him to stream it. So you
Yeah,
can
that
watch.
would be incredible. Yeah, the
Wait,
DLC.
just the DLC?
Just the DLC.
Arguably the DLC of
We
House
can
Benebuito is
do
worse than the standard
Village.
game.
But Village, it's like scary. The scariest part of Village is literally maybe the first two parts. The
Yeah.
third one, I bum rushed that so quickly, I can't even tell you what's actually supposed to happen there.
Sequence breaking.
Well, no, I did like the one part right, but you don't really
There's
crossing the flooded houses isn't scary if you time it right.
Yeah, the third part of Village really is not all that scary anyway. It's more just grotesque. Like it's
And
grotesque
the
horror,
boss
not jump
fight,
scare horror.
I don't know. I defeated that one so easily.
Yeah, it was pretty minor. It was pretty quick. The whole
Yeah.
third part was pretty quick in general.
Yeah.
And I wasn't
then
even
the fourth
rushing
part's
anything.
long.
Anyway, Fire Emblem is coming to GBA Switch Online expansion pack on the 22nd,
cool.
which is Thursday, so that's awesome. Japan's also
Japan's
getting
also
the other one, Binding Blade, right?
Yeah,
Japan's
we're
getting
getting
Blinding Blade, so maybe we'll eventually get it, but
So
probably
we'll get it in a year. I don't know how long did Harvest Moon take to come to SNES here versus
Well, because
Japan.
at least that's been translating. No, wait. No, they're getting Roy's game, right?
Binding Blade.
Yeah, and Binding Blade's never been translated.
Ah,
Harvest
Is it
Moon's been
not?
translated. Roy's game
Wait.
has not been translated. The first game we got was
Fire
Fire Emblem, the
Emblem one.
Blazing Blade, which is Lynn's game.
Which is why it's called Fire Emblem here, because it was the first one for us.
Yeah. So we didn't get the first 6 translated. We've had the first one translated.
this feels like just as
For the
disgusting of a
30th.
situation as the first bunch of Final Fantasies.
A little bit.
But yeah, so we get that on Thursday. That'll be cool. Persona 3 Reloaded and Persona 5 Tactica panels announced for Anime Expo 2023. So that'll be cool.
Good. I don't know when Anime Expo is.
It's on the full moon. The next full moon. Atlas scheduled the full moons to be on the days that they talk about Persona 3.
They don't schedule Anime Expo.
They scheduled Anime Expo to be on the full moon because all of the wolf people.
That'll be July 1st to July 4th.
And yeah, god damn it, it's on July 4th. There's nothing more American than furries on a full moon, you know what I'm saying? I'll drink a beer to that.
But yes, Atlas did announce that because full moons play a huge part in the Persona 3 story, that they will be announcing things to keep an eye out for full moons in the coming months. So that's obviously their hint at, hey, we're going to announce things on those. Which the next one's July 3rd, so that's during Anime Expo.
The producer of Ghost Trick says that the team may consider a sequel if enough people play it. A tale as old as time.
Imagine
Tale as
that.
old as time, that's right. We love this rumor. If enough people play it, we'll make a new one.
Chibi Robo Ziplash.
If
Chibi
enough
Robo
people
Ziplash.
play it, we'll release a sequel. Maybe they'll all be like Japan. the amiibo levels.
Persona 3 Reloaded will reveal special teasers on the full moon dates. That's what we just talked about. Okay.
Yeah.
Also this translated tweet that says Tartarus has breakable objects and unique conversations that you will only hear by exploring with your team. Persona 3 Reload will still be comically expressive just like the original P3, and there was unique attention put on retaining that aspect. There's a whole gigantic Twitter thread about all the stuff that's in Persona 3 Reload and Persona 5 Tactica. This looks mostly focused on Persona 3 though.
But like some of the big ones are all the social links are voiced. The elements that have aged poorly, like fatigue and tiredness, have been removed. And because the male party members don't have social links on when you're playing Makoto for Persona 3, they have given them side stories to compensate for that.
Okay, so there is some new content.
But then what's funny is during the interview, they're like, we wanted this to be as much as we could. And it's like, you literally left out what's in the other two definitive editions of the game, though. Why would you do this?
Because they hate us.
And Final Fantasy 16 team recommends that Japanese players play with an English dub because of no Japanese lip syncing. That's interesting.
Because the English dub was recorded first. Like they didn't start writing the script till the English dub was done. That is that's a choice for a Japanese game.
Yeah, for Final Fantasy, the English dub was done first.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, dude. That's like saying that. Imagine if Nintendo was like, "Hey, all you Fire Emblem Japanese players should probably play the English dub." Because
we did it first.
Yeah, that's insane. Okay, so old but still interesting tidbit for the week. The longest video game session on record is 138 hours and 34 seconds. That is actually no longer true. That record has been beaten. We talked about this a little bit before the show too. But the reason I don't think that is as impressive as this record is because of one thing. So the actual record that currently stands is from a guy named Corey Brendan in Canada. He played Call of Duty for 145 hours.
What are you even doing Call of Duty for 140 hours?
No, he
multiplayer.
He picked the right idea.
Yeah. And apparently his marathon of play was streamed live via Twitch, but also included sometimes streamed on Zoom meetings when the streaming site crashed. So that's pretty funny. But
this is the first guy?
No, this is the current record. This is not the record that I think should be the actual record. Now, the reason I think this record is more cool, the 138-hour record, this is done by a girl named Carrie Swedecki from the United States. She played Just Dance for 138 hours.
Oh.
Yeah. Now it's pretty obvious why I think that's a way cooler record, right? So this guy played for an additional 7 hours or something, but it was Call of Duty. He didn't have to move. But this girl was playing straight up Just Dance for 138 hours, which we did the math of is almost 5 days worth of dancing, including the breaks that it's included in the rules and stuff.
If she took all the break time.
If she took all of her break time, yeah. That would be just under 5 days of dancing.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to. I'm not here to shit all over Corey. Like 148
No,
hours is
congrats.
crazy long. Congratulations on that record. But objectively, it's not as cool as the second place record, which is Just Dance, which is way more effort.
It's hers is slightly more impressive because of the fact that it's Just Dance.
Yeah.
It would be like, and same ideas like Dance Central, Guitar Hero, any of those would be like
Anything
same
that
level.
requires like actual
Physical movement, physical
actual
interaction.
effort. Yeah, because that's the thing, right? Like I could play, like if I played Zelda for 150 hours straight, right? Okay, great. Like that did not require any significant effort on my part.
Do it on the toilet.
Exactly.
So
Like it, yeah, no, it is significantly more impressive when you take into consideration the games, and you should honestly.
But like, yeah, congrats to both of them.
that's pretty
Their
crazy,
record.
isn't it?
Congratulations for having that free time. We're all jealous.
Okay, so on to the rumors. Starting off with Resident Evil Code Veronica. Apparently, Resident Evil Code Veronica is being developed since mid 2021 by M2 in parallel with RE4 and RE9. It will be the one that will receive the most, quote, reimagination treatment. The game is planned to be revealed in 2024 and released in 2025. Capcom recent researches has nothing to do with Code Veronica since it is already in development for about 2 years. The duration will be considerably higher in comparison to the original, about 14 to 15 hours. The intro will be extended, featuring Claire before invading the Umbrella base. Some areas will be redesigned almost beyond recognition. Also, I love. Did you type this yourself?
No.
Okay, because this sentence is what I read it correctly, but what it actually says is some areas will be redesigned almost beyond recognition.
Yeah. No, I just copied this from Leaks and Rumors.
Recognition. The game will feature new areas. What? Wojak
Wow.
pointing? This game has areas, dude.
Also, new areas.
New
and more,
areas?
like new areas for your 15 hours or like however long.
Yeah,
of
that's the
extra
funny part.
content.
15-hour Resident Evil. These games are like 4, 6, 8, something like that. Like they're like speedrun it. That's achievements in the game
Yeah.
to unlock things.
Is like if that's kind of I mean that's kind of how all the horror games are running it, right? Like short, you could finish it in a day almost, or maybe if you're actually good enough, right? Because if it lasts too long, you get used to it.
Yeah, and also like
Some have been like way longer recently, but I think the perfect horror game is on the shorter end.
yeah, because also like it's not a huge time investment, so you can beat it without without playing for months. It gives you incredible replay value, like Alex was saying. Like achievements are a big thing when it just comes to speed running, and also like unlocking stuff in multiple playthroughs and finding out all the secrets and all that stuff. And also, since it's so quick, the time it takes for you to want to play it again is much shorter compared to a long game. Like Breath of the Wild, it took me 6 years to want to play that again
Because it's long.
because I put 100 hours into it.
Yeah.
But
Tears of the Kingdom is going to be similar.
But like, I started my Resident Evil journey not that long ago, like really getting into it, and I already started trying to play Resident Evil 7 again and stuff. Like it's a lot more of a fun thing to like do
You
every
should play
year.
7's DLC.
I know. So like I think I want to get all of the Resident Evils on PlayStation 5 because I want all of those experiences upgraded with the DualSense and stuff.
That makes sense.
I have 2 and 7 on Xbox,
And you want it on the
and I've
PS5.
got all the
They go on
I've
sale
got 3, 4, and
pretty
8
regularly.
on.
I was gonna say that's probably why he has it on Xbox.
Uh, I got 7 and 2 on Xbox because I
Seven's
got
on
those before the PS5 came out.
7 and all of its DLC is on sale right now.
Yeah, I saw that digitally, but I want to get physical
good deal.
copies, and I could just buy the. I'm just gonna get the gold edition of RE7.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'll do that soon enough. I will play that DLC.
Yeah, one of them is you play as Jack's brother, which is great.
Yeah. The Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so like Resident Evil now is like something that you can play like every Halloween as like a festival thing. It's so small that you can make it like a it's spooky time. I'm gonna play
And
Resident
I
Evil
Yeah,
love
real
like-
that.
quick.
I love that they've been remaking them, so it's like, hey, they're fine. All the games in this series are kind of getting to look the same
Yeah.
and feel the same.
The
So it isn't like,
experiences are
hey,
like we wish they used to be. Like what we imagined them being back in the day.
because so Code Veronica is the oldest one now, which is why it needs the remake the most.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. This game is being developed in RE Engine, being very similar to its predecessor in terms of gameplay and graphics. The intro will be extended, which I think they already said. Yeah, they said that twice in this list. Rodrigo will free Claire and return back items that were confiscated. Rodrigo will also give the player side quests, giving items in return if you accomplish them. Steve will no longer be a minor, but an 18-year-old adult. His role will be largely extended as he will be playable in more sections and will also follow Claire during some parts, allowing the player to reach areas previously unreachable.
Like in RE4, where if you have Ashley, you can reach some other areas.
Yeah. An anxiety bar will be added to Claire and Steve, along with a new type of herb with an orange color that will serve to reduce anxiety levels. High levels of anxiety will result in several drawbacks like hallucinations and distorted vision. Ooh, a little what's that GameCube game?
Eternal Darkness.
Eternal Darkness. A
That's
little
what I
Eternal
was
Darkness in
thinking of
there.
recently, yeah.
That's awesome. Also, I would like a lot of that orange herb, please. Can I get some of that? Alfred will not cross-dress as Alexia anymore. Instead, she will be a clone of the true Alexia.
This is the most controversial part of Code Veronica.
What, because of cross-dressing?
Yeah. It's complicated, and I don't really think we should go into it because I don't feel like I can do it enough justice. But like, I would recommend looking into it maybe if you're interested.
Yeah, I'll definitely. I would like to see what the problem is. And I'm pretty confident in saying, lighten the fuck up. It's a Resident Evil game. It's not real. But yeah, I don't want to get into that here either. The Tyrant will be a stalker during the game, similar to Mr. X in Resident Evil 2. Wesker will be more present in the game, leaving notes during the gameplay and dialoguing and cutscenes with the siblings.
Because both Claire and Chris are in this game.
Man, that sounds pretty awesome.
I hope this is real. It needs a remake badly.
Yeah, that would be exciting to see. Okay, on to the next. Microsoft is apparently requesting more time for its case against the FTC trying to block the proposed Activision Blizzard deal. I'd believe that. I think.
Absolutely.
The Ubisoft CEO says that the publisher failed to heed Nintendo's advice by launching Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope too soon, instead of holding out and releasing it on the next console.
Okay, so this was something I really wanted to talk about. I know what we're thinking. We're all thinking of, oh, that means that there's a console coming up. But like, I feel like there is a case that it's Mario And maybe Nintendo's like, hey, people would maybe want to play. You might get better sales making the sequel on on a new platform than going ahead and releasing it now.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Because Nintendo treats Mario kind of weirdly, where they're either
One per
all in
system,
or they're like no games.
Yeah.
which is what we're currently getting. Is didn't am I remembering this right? Didn't Odyssey have the same sort of deal that Galaxy 2 did, where they had too many ideas?
Yeah.
That was a rumor. Yeah.
That was yeah. I thought I remember that as something. Like they definitely could have done something with that.
Who's to say we won't find out tomorrow?
Uh,
Ah,
they do need something big for the holiday season. Um, but I think no, as much as this is like, because as always, people are like, it means what I. Oops.
Okay, calm down, buddy.
um, it's like it means what I think it means. This is Nintendo. It never means what anybody thinks it means. It means what Nintendo thinks it means. Um, and that being said, Nintendo's not going to, be like, oh yeah, we're going to release a new system and you should save this. Wink wink hint hint. It's going to release. They're not going to do that. It's Nintendo.
Yeah.
They're going they've canceled stuff for less. They are not going to just let Ubisoft be like, oh yeah, they told us to save for their next system. Yeah, Nintendo hasn't said a word about their next system, so no, it, it's it's definitely Nintendo being like, this is Mario, treat it like a Mario.
Yeah. Um, let's see. From uh so there's another lawsuit to Microsoft trying to block this deal right now. Um alleging that Microsoft is actually trying to eliminate PlayStation out of the market with this acquisition. No. No, Microsoft wouldn't do that. They're one of the boys.
Yeah, the three amigos,
They're one of the boys. And PlayStation would never
Nintendo,
do that either
PlayStation,
if they had the chance.
but one of
definitely
these
not.
has way more money and has definitely not done it in the past. What are you talking about? Don't look at Microsoft's track record.
Their catalog of developers that might as well be dead.
No, we're not talking about catalog. We're talking about what was it?
the
Duplicate, replace, destroy, or whatever. They had like a motto in the.
Yeah, basically just absorb and or shove everything out of the market until they're controlling and thing.
Yeah, that's called a monopoly, and nobody's
Embrace,
stopping them.
extend, extinguish.
That is
That was
so
it.
Bro,
Microsoft.
Is a phrase the U.S. Department of Justice found that Mike was internally used by Microsoft to describe its strategy for entering product categories involving widely used standards, extending those standards with proprietary capabilities, and then using the differences in order to destroy disadvantage in its competitors.
Yeah.
bruh.
Shocker. In case the discussion over the past several months has not been an indicator, Microsoft's not the good guy here. Yeah,
But
like,
Game Pass.
but PlayStation does so good. Yeah, bro. That doesn't mean you can just
They
get
do good because
everything.
they do good because they have third
They
parties
give a
that they
shit.
don't abuse.
They make games.
Yeah, there's the actual issue. Microsoft
They make games.
acquires these
You don't
companies and then they
need,
don't
yeah.
do anything with them.
And wow, now it's coming to the surface that Microsoft might be a little benevolent. But yeah, anyway. So they're suing because they point to a purported internal Microsoft email they describe as, quote, uncontroverted evidence that Microsoft had the intention to put its main competition, the Sony PlayStation, out of the market. The contents of the message are redacted, but the plaintiffs say it was sent by Microsoft's head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty, to Microsoft's CFO for Xbox, Tim Stewart. Also, I love that name, Matt Booty.
I love
Yeah,
it too.
Yeah,
It's
Mr.
so
Booty.
great.
Call me butt. Call me ass. Booty's my father's name.
I'm Matt, Mr. Booty's.
Oh, Mr. Booty. That's my father's name. Call me ass. That's so good. We can make a good skit out of that. The passage appears to be from Exhibit K, a sealed document that the gamers' lawyers. I love that this is lawyers representing a group of gamers. That's all that's described here. I love that.
That's right.
The gamers' lawyers and Microsoft's attorneys have been arguing over. In legal documents, Microsoft characterized the email as, quote, an internal exchange that should remain sealed. A Microsoft rep declined to comment further. Yeah, that's not a good look, dude. Don't look at that. We don't want you to look at that.
Stop
Why
looking
did you
at that.
open it?
Why did you present it?
Microsoft's lawyers have said the document has had no bearing on the court's decisions. That sounds like something.
You would say if the court
That sounds like shit Trump
decision.
said. It doesn't matter. They don't even care anyway. Okay? Literally, this is just that. What? That's obvious that you're hiding something.
Majorly hiding something.
I hate our justice system. Everybody can just do that, and it's like allowed. That's so suspect.
Can I be a corrupt government judge person? Because that if Microsoft gets away with this, that's what I'm saying.
That's
how
literally
I'm saying
looking
they
at
got
it.
away
That's
with
like
it.
looking at a 9-year-old. Like, what's in your hand? And they rush their hand behind their back. Nothing. I don't have nothing.
Correct.
Yeah. Ugh. Microsoft sucks. Okay, enough of that stupid, boring crap. On to the Nintendo Direct rumors. What do we got? Okay, so, we're gonna go through some rumors and kind of meld this into our finishing topic of what we think about them and what are we expecting to see. I know we talked about that a couple weeks ago, but you're on a Nintendo podcast, damn it.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest with ourselves.
Everything else is just extra.
We'll get hyped for things like Grant and I are very hyped for Resident Evil. You'll hear it a lot from us. But like in our hearts and in our souls.
But between the three of us, there are like what, 8 Switches, 9 Switches.
I have 2.
Wait, hold on,
Cameron
hold on.
has 3.
3. Yeah.
And
Animal
Grant
Crossing
has-
Switch,
9.
the original.
Previously 10. Previously 10. Now 9.
Previously.
And how many Joy-Cons do we have?
All of them.
All of them except the Fortnite ones that were
And the
released
Smash
solely.
one.
That wasn't released
And the
solely.
line. Yeah, the line Joy-Con.
That was not released solely. That
I
does not
missed
count.
the line Joy-Con.
Dude, it was on then I almost said Shop Disney. It was on Nintendo store. Hold on.
Yeah, but just that one. You didn't get the cool one. You got the line.
Okay, so for the rumors, first there's going to be a new 2D Mario game. It's not going to be in the new Super Mario Bros. Series. It's going to be a new thing. We've
Good.
got a Earthbound / Super Mario RPG remake. I've
No,
seen
we've
both
got
of
a
those.
rumor for a SNES game getting a remake, and these are the 2 front runners.
Yeah,
that
because
peop-
obviously.
All the leakers have said. So it's not gonna be either of these ones, but we gotta believe
It's gonna be Uniracers.
Also, look, but we've talked about this in the past, and we were all so down for it. HD 2D Super
Yeah.
Mario RPG.
according
Correct.
to a leak, Chrono Trigger is rumored to be Square's next 2D HD remake.
I saw that one as well.
So maybe I mean I'll take any of them.
Yeah.
be
Chrono
honest with you.
Trigger's expensive.
But the producer of Super Mario RPG really wanted it. I hope Square was like, yeah, we could use the money.
Especially considering how many bad decisions they keep making.
What do you mean? NFTs are a great decision. After everybody knew they were a scam, Square doubled down.
Supposedly we'll see Fire Emblem 4, Detective Pikachu 2 maybe. Also Pikmin 4 split screen.
So the
It's
Pikmin 4 split screen though comes from a card in Japan, like a gift card thing. It was in the little open it's a picture on there. So that's more like real than the rest of these. But the 2D Mario not being new Super Mario Bros. Is really exciting.
Yeah, so let's start with the first
It-
part as we get into this finishing topic. What do we believe any of these?
I
Pikmin.
believe a Mario game.
They're
Well, Pikmin doesn't count. It's real. So
it can
yes,
still
we
be fake.
believe it, but it's real. So it's kind of hard to. But like, I could believe a Mario game. I hope it's not new Super Mario Bros. But like, there's got to be something. Especially, they're like missing an opportunity to if they don't release a Mario game this year because they released a movie this year.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's true.
And honestly, since the last Mario game we got was a 2D Mario game, I'm kind of hoping it would be a 3D one instead. But if it's a new,
I just
not
want
new
a
Super Mario
distinct
Bros, but new 2D
style.
Mario game that's not part of the new Super Mario Bros series, like if it's like a fresh take, then okay, let's see it.
It can play like a 2D Mario, but I want a distinct style and change up the world order, please.
Say that again. You cut out.
Oh.
I heard.
The
I want
world
a distinct
order,
style.
the world
Okay.
order of being plains, desert, ice.
Grasslands, desert, ocean, jungle, ice world, fire world, boss.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
switch that up.
The good old jingle.
Start with the
Yeah.
boss first.
Start with the boss,
I'm
and then the game's over.
sure we can go with that. At least it would be different.
7-minute long game.
Amazing.
No, we've already have that Mario game. It's the first
Mario
one.
Maker.
Mario Man.
No, it's
Specifically
the
the
first
3DS
Mario
version.
game. It's 4 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, but what if the rumors are wrong and it's a 3D Mario instead?
I would be happier.
Then everybody would lose their mind.
Odyssey.
And someone's getting fired because Nintendo
And somebody's getting fired.
put
And that
out
someone's
2D
gonna be me because I'm gonna be watching this during a meeting tomorrow, and they're gonna announce a 3D Mario game, and I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna get fired. I really hope my manager doesn't listen to this podcast because I'm not lying. You bet your ass I'm gonna have an earbud in. Listen to that during our.
Grant,
It's not important.
Unanian
It's not important.
spread.
It's not an important. If it was actually an important meeting, I wouldn't do it.
Grant's down here. Boss, Grant.
Dude, they show the HD 2D, like if Super Mario RPG HD 2D, and I go, yo, and it's an in-person meeting. That's why I gotta make sure I just stand up and be like, I told you.
Just gotta
I
pay.
called this on the podcast last night.
They'll be like,
Bye. Throw his phone.
well,
I'm
you
going
still,
home.
Grant, you still have to enter the lottery, considering the joke you made yesterday.
Literally. I told we had something go down at work during our test event that we're in right now, and we have no idea why. We've done everything you can imagine troubleshooting wise, so the only thing that's left is like, well, something's wrong in the software. But it worked for 4 days under conformity, which means nothing changed in those 4 days. So the equivalent luck of that working for 4 straight days and then just bricking and not working at all is like lottery. So between that and this happening, I told my test lead, I was like, we need to leave like right now and go to Tennessee and buy some lottery tickets. But between
Boys, we gotta enter the lottery.
literally between this stuff happening and Nintendo Direct, I gotta get in on this.
I gotta go get some money.
What was the big one? Oh no. Okay, so we do know there will be something Mario. It won't be. It will be hype, but it won't be. Well, it's what I want because it's been a while, but it's different. Let's be honest, because we're still kind of in this finishing topic. We'll go back to the actual rumors. Mario Kart will be there tomorrow. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah,
They
Wave
might
5
even
for
announce
sure.
Oh
Wave
yeah.
5
Oh yeah.
will be
It'll,
releasing
yeah.
after the direct.
Yeah. I'm sure that'll be there.
I don't know if it's gonna be immediately after the direct, but I could see it honestly.
It'll probably be like drop it next week or
This
something
is
like
the
that.
E3 though, so there's a chance they just be
But
like
you're
releasing now.
that is a fair point.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on my Switch and be like, update Mario Kart, please. Actually, it's Mario Kart.
I'm gonna
Um,
check right now. Imagine if you clicked update and it started updating. Panic attack.
the,
I, I was hopeful.
we all know there will be that Mario there, so Mario will be there. But I want something new besides Mario Kart,
Yeah.
please. It's been too
Okay,
long.
okay. While we're on Mario Kart, do y'all think they're going to surprise us with something else more than because we know there's characters coming, we know there's uh courses coming. Do you think they're going to surprise us with like uh so Tor has the Mii costumes, right? And they have significantly more than we have
I
in
don't think they'll put
8
me
Deluxe.
costumes. Well, maybe, but they
They've
might.
they've got characters for the amiibo,
I guess
or
me
that
costumes
could
could be
be
easy.
given amiibo.
I was like
I
car
think I have a
parts,
photo.
but no, I guess me costumes are possible. They could realistically just throw whatever they want. They could be like, "We're doing a second battle pass because we love doing this so much."
That
We're
would
doing
actually
a
be
second battle pass.
I would actually enjoy that. I'm perfectly okay with that answer, honestly. Um,
Booster course pass, battle pass, close enough.
Civic Type R crossover. Let's go. Honda crossover.
Grant just wants his car.
I would love to put. I would love to shove King Babam into a Honda Ridgeline.
Get in there.
um, but yeah, so Goomba, Daisy, Waluigi, Piranha Plant.
Are these the
Um,
confirmed ones?
no,
No, these are all
these
the
are
ones in tour that aren't in
ones
the.
that like
Oh,
Tor could give us. Um, but I'm not seeing a Koopa Troopa one, but I'm seeing like Hammer Bros and Dry Bones, but I'm not. So there's definitely some if they wanted to go that path. I will cry because all my amiibo are back home, but they certainly, could go that path.
um,
But I don't know if they're gonna do that.
I did. I
Um,
did want to mention this rumor. So
mm,
someone posted a clip from the most recent Seattle Mariners game, which even though Nintendo's not a majority stakeholder in, they still do own stake in that team.
right,
They
they had to
were
And
the
there
show
was
that.
majority for a while though.
they were. That's
Yeah,
what I
they had
said.
to
They're no
sell
longer
it.
the majority, but they are still a stakeholder. There was a banner on the back that shows ads. There's a Nintendo ad with Mario holding a baseball bat, and everybody was like, "Oh, Wojak Point again, Mario Sluggers."
Sluggers.
But I don't believe that in the slightest. There could be a Sluggers game. What I don't believe is that that was a sign for the Sluggers game because Nintendo's run that ad for a long time.
They have, yeah.
Because it's at a baseball game. Of course, Mario's going to be with a baseball bat.
If
It's a
Nintendo's
baseball
gonna
game.
run an ad at baseball and they have a Mario, yeah.
They have a render of Mario holding a
Um,
baseball bat. They're going to use the render of Mario holding the baseball bat.
Yeah.
if
It's
we get Sluggers though, I kind of hope it's just a port of the Wii one.
at this point, yeah. I'm kind of
It
tired of
would
them
have more
trying.
characters than.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't mind it being new as long as it's just not like what we've been getting, where there's no content until people stop caring.
Which is the same. Also, speaking of no content, do y'all think they're gonna announce something for Switch Sports?
No.
Because the only thing they added to that game, other than costumes, is golf, and it took them delaying golf to get golf on the game. So
That's why they're not going to.
Let's see. We've got tennis and badminton and volleyball,
volleyball, and they
Why
racquetball.
all
I'll
basically
I'll be I'll I'll be generous. There's 1% chance that they announce something
dodgeball.
for Switch Sports, but more likely, I would think Nintendo would be like, let's just release a new one. Let's just release Wii Resort again.
You know, we can hope. I doubt
Nah,
it,
they
but we
wouldn't
can hope.
re-release it, but like, it'd be better.
Most options would honestly be better. But let's be real here.
At least Wii Resort had a million different games, even
Here,
though half aren't
I'm calling it
good.
right now. Wall ball. You guys remember
Wava,
wall ball?
Oh,
yeah.
The classic.
Here
but
you go. Here's the real one, and I
imagine
would
imagine trying to like explain that to like the children that you're, you know, giving this game to.
Connect had wall ball in their sports game.
I see.
Man.
You want to
I'm
see the
legitimately gonna tell my coworkers about that tomorrow, and if they remember it, I'm gonna make them play wall ball with me.
What
Oh my
about
god.
the real one is what about digital Foursquare?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just
It
the
would be
classics.
awful.
It would be bad.
Dude, especially with Nintendo Online.
Perfect. This is exactly how I remember it. Completely unfair.
Yeah. Um. So
Cheating.
And that's how you would get the unfairness. It didn't
I
land in my square, it landed in your square.
no
Correct.
So as far as the SNES remake thing in HD 2D, I will never believe that until I see it.
Yeah.
True.
Because that sounds way too good to be true.
That is
We all want it to
way,
be true, but we
which is
can't
why it's
believe
not
it.
going to happen.
Which is why it cannot be true. There's no way.
That is way too good to
It's
be
gonna be fucking
If
Uniracers.
it's real, Grant will cry during work.
true.
I will get fired.
Oh, yeah! You're fired. Um,
No, boss, you don't
so
understand.
something everyone's been hyping up, right? Is the Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda and Ganondorf amiibo that were hinted at with the data
Oh
mine.
yeah.
So I
Um,
think we're gonna.
Speaking of, dude, totally forgot the Skyward Sword and Bokoblin amiibo confirmed restock. Let's go. I totally forgot to
that's
mention
true.
that. How
You
dare
forgot to mention
I?
that,
Oh my
considering
god.
you pre-ordered it.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even. Oh my god, that's the one thing I spent money on. I've been besides Resident Evil 4 was Bokoblin.
So here's the big one. There's a good chance they bring in. They announced DLC for Tears of the Kingdom, although I think they could wait. They might announce it and be like, "You can buy it now," but it's like a costume, like how the
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they
uh,
announce it and they'll be like, it's gonna come out in August or September
yeah.
or something.
But you can pre-order or you can buy it now. Pre-order now, whatever. You'll get the first wave. The
Yeah,
first wave is a costume, like how the last one had the Switch shirt. This will have
something.
whatever. That's the best you could expect for
Yeah,
Zelda DLC.
and then they'll be
Or
like,
we'll expect.
new DLC, like new actual story DLC coming in September alongside Zelda and Ganondorf amiibo or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Maybe not. Zelda usually gets stuff in November, so I could even see it being that late.
Yeah. Agreed.
Um. Okay. Speaking of amiibo, do we think Sora will show up at this? Maybe.
I'm sure they'll say something
Maybe
about amiibo.
they
Yeah.
they have to say something about amiibo. That's what it comes down to.
Um. Okay, so let's continue with the rumors. Fire Emblem 4 is the big one that's always rumored. So just a maybe at this point. I don't know.
I'm super. I
The
mean,
leakers
obviously,
got
I'm very
right
out of
on
touch with.
Engage though, and the leakers said we get. The leakers were right on Engage, and those same leakers had said at the time, like when they said Engage was real, like back in the day, they said we were getting a remake of Genealogy and the Holy War. So, sure, I could buy this. Maybe not at this direct, but sure, I'll buy it.
Well, I guess we'll see on that one, but
Detective Pikachu.
don't care.
Don't care.
L, honestly.
If
Maybe
it's about a
Look.
Pikachu 2 movie, I'm listening. But about the game, I really couldn't
Look,
care less.
the
I guess there's
only
a chance they
thing.
re-release the first one.
Okay, but that game's like $10. The amiibo was 40,
Yeah,
30.
but they could release the first. They could be like, "Hey, we're making Detective Pikachu 2. Here's the first one." Because it's gonna be a story
Look,
sequel.
look. You want to the best chance for the giant heavy Pikachu amiibo to get re-released is if they redo the game.
They aren't
But
re-releasing
the
that Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu 2 has been in the works since before the Switch started, or like right after the Switch started. The, this is not happening.
Yeah, there's no way.
It's like
Yeah.
that Bowser Jr. amiibo from Mario Party Star Rush. It's not happening.
Yeah.
And then we know Pikmin 4 is real.
Yeah, Pikmin 4
And
is
that caves are back, according to that photo.
yes. We're going back to caves and inside a house, and I'm gonna start sounding like one of Grant's memes.
So I guess that's it for those rumors, but what do we expect? Or what do we think might happen? Do we think Metroid Prime 2 will be there? Would they shadow drop another Metroid Prime game?
This
Shadow
early,
drop? I don't know.
not this early.
Um,
I think they're because right now it's only been out what physically 2.5 months.
That's long
Roughly.
enough. They want to get it all
I
out before 4.
so like maybe because Metroid Prime 4 is also a maybe, dependent or not whether the rumor of the waiting till next gen thing is true. Um, and the only reason I think that Metroid Prime 4 is a maybe is because like we literally have nothing. We've got a blank slate. There's got to be a big punch. There's got to be a heavy hitter
you
somewhere.
Right, but
We all know there's going to be one.
Metroid Prime is interesting, like 4, because with the release of 1, it's kind of obvious they want to release the trilogy before they release 4.
yeah, because I mean you haven't been able to play it
But,
in forever, so
trailer chance
Yeah.
of 4. But if there's a trailer for 4, then I feel like they'll announce 2 and 3.
true.
Like if 4 gets shown, we'll see, and 2 and 3 remakes are real, then they'll announce them all. Then they'll do 2, 3, and
Yeah,
4
I could see
all
them
together.
showing like reveal trailer coming 2024 and then they'll be like also Metroid Prime 2 gameplay trailer dropping blank either today, next
Soon.
week, next month,
And
something
then
like that.
3 is coming out in December.
Yeah.
Like that's
But
the only way. If 2, so it's either we see 2 and 3, 4. We see 2 by itself, or we see 4 by itself. But I can't see a possibility where we see just 2 of them.
Yeah.
no, for sure not.
I
It's
guess we could see 2 and 3 by themselves, but it's like, why wouldn't you show something from 4?
at that point.
Or even just
Give
reconfirm, hey, we're working on 4?
It's going well. I would like
It's
one of
going
those.
well.
You know, we made fun of that for Bayonetta
I
3.
missed it so badly.
I missed that. I'm sorry. I've learned my lesson.
I would just like to hear it's going well again.
Yeah, just tell me it's going well. I like a pulse. Find a vein, please. Something.
We're working on it.
I'd even take
That's just what
a
I need to hear.
Yeah, that'll keep me going for another 6 months.
I'd even take a solid let's all
What did
forget about it until it releases, and then we'll all be surprised.
what about just a PNG again?
We're restarting development. Could you imagine? We're restarting development.
We weren't you know how it took us 17 years to make
You want to
Metroid
watch me
Dread?
actually get fired at work from a Nintendo Direct?
So
Yeah,
Dread
get
took
him
us
on mallet.
17 years. We didn't feel like that was enough time. So we have decided to start over Prime 4 again. We have to outdo Dread's record.
You don't understand.
We'll see you in 3 console generations. 2 console generations? Maybe the next console. Because console generations are getting so long.
No.
This is hell.
2035.
Okay, so they'll show what is
Metroid
it?
Prime 4, 2040? 4?
Finally. They figured it out, boys.
So here's one. A remake of Samus Returns, maybe? Not remake, but like
Port.
graphic overhaul.
It would have to be a port because they just did it in 2017.
Not much. I think the big thing they would change is how the arm mechanic works. I think they would bring over how it works in Dread.
Yeah.
So that because like to counter in Samus Returns, you have to stand still, and it's Dread. They're like, no, that's stupid.
I mean, I definitely won't complain, but I don't think we're
I
gonna
don't
see.
believe it.
We're not gonna see Samus Returns if we see 2 and 3.
At max we'll get
Metroid.
maybe Metroid, and I've explained like kind of. I don't think we'll get a 2D and a Prime game though together, unless they're like, hey, we're putting Zero Mission on Nintendo Switch Online.
Isn't it already on
Yes.
Nintendo Switch Online?
Is Fusion the one that's not then?
They're both on there.
All the Metroid games are on Nintendo Switch Online?
Oh yeah, all the 2D ones are. Zero Mission was added kind of late.
Okay,
But
got you.
I think Metroid Zero Mission is. Let me look it up. Um. No, maybe we. Oh, dude, I bet we're gonna get this. There, it's not on there. It was rumored. It was big rumored. It was data mined. Screenshots
That's
were
right.
found and stuff. So it's not on there. But it was a huge rumor back in March.
So a Zelda, so like a big Zelda title, Prime 2, or yeah, let's say like Prime 2, and hey, we're putting Zero Mission online,
Yeah,
which would put
that now that I can buy.
all of the 2D ones on there except a remake, except Samus's Returns remake.
Yeah. Now that I can believe.
I think that's possible.
Yeah, I can believe.
I don't know how likely, but it is possible.
Likely pretty low, especially if you want to throw in anything about Prime 4. I think Prime
So-
4 is the least likely to see out of there, but I could see like a Metroid Prime 2 coming in a couple months and Zero Missions dropping today.
I kind of feel like, and it's gonna sound a little crazy, I think there's a chance they'd be like that, but be like, hey, we know people are excited, and because it's E3 season, they're like, Zero Mission, right? Metroid Prime 2. We know people. We are trying to get people ready for Prime 4, so we want to confirm because this would be the E3 show that we're also making Prime 3. It will be out quarter 4 2023. Not an actual date, but like winter 2023, something like that.
Holiday 2023. Yeah.
So no real date for it. A real date for Prime 2. These are not going to happen, but like this is a possible thing based on their past trends that could happen,
Yeah.
That's true.
or it's E3 2015, and we all
No,
cry.
well,
We all
okay.
cry.
The
Yeah.
thing you have to remember about E3 2015 is we actually knew stuff going in. That was the problem with E3 2015.
That was the other problem.
We had almost everything had just been given to us, and then they were like, "Oh, right, E3. Huh, that's funny."
Um,
I don't think we're gonna have another E3 2015.
So, Splatoon 3 DLC will be here. Let's be honest.
I'd buy that.
Better be.
Yeah.
Now, whether or not it comes out
Even
anytime
if it's,
soon
I think
is a different question.
at best we might just get a real release date for it, but I do think it will be there.
And
They
honestly,
don't put it in code.
I think the rest of it can be stuff that I would never expect because usually a lot of that stuff is. I mean, it's gonna be stuff like that. They always
No,
pull out a couple things that are
I'm
like.
down with that. Besides, we know everyone 2 Switch will be there. By the way, that was the other one we didn't.
We don't have to mention
No.
I'm not
that
watching.
one.
Not watching.
40 minutes, 39 minutes of actual games, Grant. I don't want to watch for this 1 minute where everyone just shows.
Welcome to the Nintendo Direct. Metroid Prime 4 is restarting. Here's 39 minutes and 30 seconds of everybody 1-2 Switch gameplay.
Please die.
Could you imagine though?
I can't. I can't. I literally can't imagine that. That would be next level shooting yourself in the head.
Oh, and Persona
Nintendo
3
hate us
remake
that
will be
much?
confirmed for the Switch
Oh
launch.
yeah.
Because the leaked English trailer shows that people found on the Japanese site shows the Switch is a confirmed console for it.
Yeah, it's no secret.
It's no secret. It's just Nintendo wanted to announce it.
Yeah.
That's what it actually is.
And then people are like, "What about Pokemon DLC?" It's not going to be here.
Don't care.
Pokemon likes to do their own
anyway.
thing.
Don't care.
Yeah, but it won't be here anyways.
Yeah.
I'd like a 2D Zelda. That would be a random thing I would love.
That's for sure not happening.
That will not happen.
That's
but
for
I would
sure not
love.
happening.
But hear
bet
me
on that.
out. Hear me out. Oracle of Seasons and Ages remake and the Link's Awakening art style.
We won't get one because Tears of the Kingdom just came out, but I would love a 2D Zelda.
Yeah, we've had this talk before. I think we're all in agreement. We'd love to see that, but that's just not happening right now.
Same idea. Wind Waker and Twilight Princess rumors that always happen. They're not happening. Tears of the Kingdom just came out.
Yeah, not right now.
They might be sitting on them, but they're sitting on them.
And it's Nintendo, so they might sit them on them forever just because fuck you.
I want some like what you mentioned though, something you would never expect, like how we got Famicom Detective Club remakes, like how we got
Kitty Cruisers.
No, like a
Nintendo. Barbie 3DS remake.
Barbie's
like a game Nintendo actually made though. Like Famicom Detective Club, like
Advanced
Wars.
Little Mermaid 2 Pinball Frenzy.
They didn't make that.
We do a little trolling.
You know what? I know what I want. I want Satellaview Online. The most random thing they could announce.
Satellaview's coming back. You gotta buy a satellite subscription.
Satellaview and VR.
We are physically disabling your Wi-Fi chip in your Switch, and you cannot access the internet without you buying a satellite dish and a subscription to the Nintendo Satellaview service.
Satellaview and Virtual Boy Online. You're all welcome.
That would be cool to get Satellaview games on SNES Online.
And if anybody has them, it would be Nintendo.
Nintendo has them.
Everybody has them. I have them on my
There's a few missing though, and Nintendo definitely has the copies of those.
Analog Pocket. That's what it is. Yeah, I mean, there's most of them.
But what I'd really love is they hinted at it once, or if it did well, and it did wellish. They were like, "Hey, we might make a new Famicom, or we might remake the one that was on the Satellaview, the Famicom Detective Club series." I would love. It's been a few years. I would love to play it again, like their game,
Yeah, it would be
because
cool.
I'd like to see them make one that's like takes stuff from a modern visual novel game like Ace Attorney or Ghost Trick or stuff like that. But I would love to see them just be like, "Hey, we're bringing the last one in the series up first." It's the kind of it's the stuff you would never expect that I just want one of.
Yeah, definitely want that.
We have announced that we're pulling Advanced Wars off all of your Switches because we hate this series.
Finally,
We
they
will
admit
be
it.
coming to pick up all of your physical copies.
Ugh. All right, well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us here. Um, Super excited to see what this direct has. Can't wait to talk about it next week. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you get your podcasts, you can find us. Again, share us with a friend. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. Let us know what your direct predictions are or what you're most excited thing about the direct, because it's probably going to be after that comes out that you're going to read this. I don't know. Talk to us, please. We're lonely. And we'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.